Hello guys, Mr. Danderman2050 here. Welcome to another video, and in today's video guys I'm going to be bringing you a £200 gaming PC build for 2014. A lot of you guys have asked for an updated version of the last series I did back in October, so I'm going to bring you another new kind of series, and yeah, this one's going to be for £200. So just to get started guys, on the CPU we're going to be using the Intel Pentium G2030. This is a 3 GHz processor. Which is the socket LG1155. This is coming in at £40, so it's not bad. It's a dual core, and yeah, as I said, it's clocked at 3 GHz, so it's quite high for £40. A lot of people tend to knock the Pentiums for being slow and crap, but the G series of Pentiums were kind of beast. So yeah, we're going to be picking that one. Now, in terms of the motherboard, remembering that the processor is socket 1155, we're going to be choosing the Gigabyte GA-H61M USB 3V. This is an Intel H61 chipset motherboard on the socket 1155, and this guys is actual micro ATX motherboard, so it's a slightly smaller motherboard. It'll have fewer kind of expansion slots, but for £200 right now, this is going to be kind of the best option for you to go with. This is £38. And to be honest, it has 2 USB 3 ports and 4 USB 2 ports. It also has a header on the actual motherboard to have more USB 3s out towards the front of the case. So if you've got a case that kind of supports that, that's good. Yeah, it has 8-channel HD audio and PCI Express 3 support, which is good for the GPU. So let's move on. Now for the RAM guys, we're going to be getting 4GB of Mushkin enhanced Silverline RAM. This is one 4GB stick running at 1333 MHz. Now I've chosen to go with one 4GB stick because further down the line you can buy another 4GB stick, which will enable you to run your RAM in dual channel mode, and will enable you to get 8GB of RAM in the future and have better kind of performance. So this is 1333 MHz, and it's got a cast latency of 9, so it's nice and good for gaming and also editing. This is 1.5 volts, and the motherboard supports this nicely. That's £30, so that's not too bad. For the actual GPU guys, we're going to be going with the MSI Black Knight. This is the AMD Radeon HD 7750. This is a 2GB card and has GDDR3 memory. The core clock on this is 830 MHz, and then the actual memory clock is 4500 MHz. The actual amount of cores it has is 400, and again, this actually supports PCI Express 3.0, so it's going to work nice and fast on the motherboard. And yeah, the motherboard kind of bottleneck the graphic card or vice versa, so that's all good. In terms of the ports this has got on the back, it's got DVI-I, HDMI, and also a DisplayPort. I typically tend to use HDMI, but if you guys want to use DVI or DisplayPort, feel free. Now lastly guys, for the actual hard drive, we're going to be going with a 500GB Seagate Barracuda. This is a 3.5-inch SATA revision free hard drive, and this is going to be coming in at £40. This is SATA 6GB, as I just said, and yeah, this is a nice fast drive. That's 16 megabytes of cache, and yeah, you get that 2-year warranty. So that's going to conclude the build guys. One thing you would have noticed is that this build, I haven't included a case, a power supply, or an optical drive. Quite frankly guys, for £200 you're not going to be able to buy a new one of them, but if you guys are kind of watching this on a PC, just look down to your PC and think, I can rob that hard drive or that optical drives of. There's always parts of that you can kind of scavenge. For this build, I've included a hard drive, that's what you can see on the screen now, for £40. This is a 500GB one, but yeah, what I want you to do guys is actually, get the actual case and power supply, and also the optical drive if you want to keep that, and use that in this build. This will enable you to get miles more value for your money for £200, and quite frankly get better gaming performance, because if you're going to be spending your money on a case and also that power supply, that's less money on a GPU, and that's where the money that's where the performance is, the actual GPU. So yeah, I hope you kind of understand that guys. All the builds up from this one, so the 300, 400 and so on, they'll all include all of the parts, so CPU, GPU, motherboard, RAM, just everything, case, power supply, it's going to include everything. But yeah, for this build guys, I just think that Yeah, just to buy a new case, a new power supply, and new optical drive, I just don't think it's worth it. Besides, you have a case and a power supply in your PC now, and yeah, you probably have an optical drive. If not, you can install Windows via a flash stick. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe. Thanks for watching guys, goodbye.